next, we have three-minute rounds of kickboxing, contested at 122 pounds. Presented to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of Crosspoint Oizumi, holding a fight record of 10 wins and 0 losses. Representing Japan, Rui Kakizaki! And introducing the opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of Team Arizatu, holding a fight record of 19 wins and 6 losses. Representing France, Enzo Clarisse!
Okay, fighters, come in. Thank you. Okay, listen to my command at all times. Protect yourself all times. Have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves, back your corners. Thank you.
Mr. Bachelor. In charge of the action for this one here on One Friday Fights. This is the global platform in search of the next global superstar. Rui Kakizaki, undefeated as a professional fighter, taking on Enzo Clarisse from France.
Kakizaki loose on that front foot, looking to block kicks. A good strategy against a heavy low kicker like Clarisse. Ooh, Clarisse there following up, blocking the kick with his arms, and then using his punch combination into those low kicks. You see Clarisse aiming for the inside with the low kick of Kakizaki, the inside of the front and the back leg.
Oh, big shots landed there in the pocket. Just countering that body kick, like you said, Brian, that's something that Clarisse told us he was wary of. He was wary of the body kicks of Kakizaki. It looks like he has a game plan here, Brian. He's firing off shots as soon as Kakizaki lands.
Great combination there, flowing off the jab, crossing the hook into that right kick. You'll see it a lot in kickboxing, blocking the middle kick with the arms as opposed to the shin, so that the fighter can fire back right away with the combination. Clarisse using that kickboxing style very well. Kakizaki going to work on the lead leg, looking to follow up, but Clarisse just great combinations from the hands and the feet.
Kakizaki already showing some wear and tear on the face. And the straight punches of Clarisse, lightning fast so far with his combinations. We've seen Kakizaki have success here in the ring as he starts to find his rhythm. Just like you said, Brian, he's very calm and calculated. But right now, Clarisse seems to have something in store for his opponent, as he is putting the pressure on Kakizaki.
There was a nice low kick counter from Kakizaki, but Clarisse doing a good job staying out of range. He's got the height advantage, he's got the length. He's throwing long punches, following up with a low kick every time, switching his stance here occasionally as well. But just doing a great job of controlling the distance, staying on there, a beautiful right hand off of about a 4-punch combination. Continuing to apply the pressure, doing great work to the body of Kakizaki as well with his front kick. He described that front kick as one of his favorite strikes.
This is great work from Clarisse so far. He's really turning up the volume in his strikes. Like you said, Brian, he's landing those soft punches, and then out of nowhere, boom, the heavy one comes. Really is making Kakizaki struggle to find the rhythm right now.
That's what's so important. Oh, beautiful right hand from Kakizaki. That's what's so important with that combination punching. You can't throw 100% power into every shot. You've got to get some rhythm, loose and right. But 3 or 4 well-timed shots will set up the opportunity for a big shot at the end.
Yeah, that seems to be the difference so far in round 1. Clarisse swift with his kickboxing combinations. Kakizaki landing the occasional one heavy shot. And so far, the game plan of Enzo Clarisse is evident.
I think you're absolutely right, Achilles. Enzo Clarisse showing a good gas take there in that first round. Very active and busy, throwing his combination so nicely here, countering off that body kick with the right hand. Kakizaki, a few sharp shots. We saw a big overhand right. as far as combinations, volume, and work rate went, it was all Enzo Clarisse there in that first round. Another right hand to close the distance as the taller, longer fighter. He has lots of options on the outside. There was that beautiful right hand over the top from Rui Kakizaki. We're going to need to see more of that, and more combinations here in this second round from the Japanese fighter.
Yeah, this is the world's largest martial arts platform. You got to win convincingly if you want to give yourself an opportunity to become a star in this organization. Enzo Clarisse looking to rectify his debut loss. So far, he's coming out all guns blazing in this matchup against Kakizaki.
He's doing great work on that lead leg of Kakizaki, and it always comes after these hand combinations. And what that does, especially that left hook, is it sets the weight on the lead leg of your opponent, makes it very hard to block the kick. So Clarisse is able, even if the jab, the cross the hook don't land, he gets that freebie, that right low kick downstairs, which he is throwing every time, just doing great work and damage to the lead leg of Kakizaki.
Yeah, that lead leg is mincemeat right now. Oh, and again, Clarisse heavy on that leg kick. He's following up with the jabs. He's just so fluid with all his combinations so far. Checking the leg kick of Kakizaki just now, but that is what he needs to be careful of. Kakizaki cannot be underestimated. He has got heavy power in his hands, and he is tough. So it's going to take a lot for Kakizaki to go down.
Indeed, Kakizaki does have big power. Clarisse, at this point, getting in and out so well, staying at the longer range just outside of those big punches. There, a nice knee up the middle, landing solidly on Kakizaki's body. And not deterred, he's continuing to press.
Oh, big right hand from Kakizaki as he throws caution to the wind, trying to find a rhythm. We're trying to break the rhythm of Clarisse. Clarisse is just so busy in and out. The footwork is good, but he keeps getting caught with a stiff jab or a big right from Kakizaki here and there. He's got to watch out for that.
In these kickboxing rules fights, it's so important, rhythm and pace, exactly like you said. Kakizaki needing to break the rhythm of Clarisse, but Clarisse throwing combinations, staying active and fighting at his range so well up until this point.
Clarisse now starting to show some wear and tear on his face. Kakizaki finally getting through with his weapons. Oh, as they trade heavy bombs in the pocket. This is kickboxing rules. So there are no elbows, there are no clinching. Just an all-out whack-a-dack right now.
Kakizaki, though, breaking away a bit here, reclaiming the rhythm, and I think he's doing some damage to the body of Clarisse. Some of his front kicks, more like the Mikazuki Geri, the ball of the foot roundhouse, landing some of his punches over the top, landing as well. Enzo Clarisse, his rhythm getting upset, slowing down a little bit. Rui Kakizaki looking to steal the momentum here at the end of this second round.
There is zero telegraphing in those kicks that Kakizaki throws, lightning fast. Hardly any wind up. Oh, big surge there now from Kakizaki. The referee breaks the clinch.
Kakizaki, no doubt knowing that Enzo Clarisse has built up a lot of points with his combinations, with his flow again. Beautiful jab, cross, and hook. Just the bread and butter of a kickboxer into that low kick. But Kakizaki demonstrating some real durability and toughness. Not really checking the kicks, just eating them and firing back.
Very interesting back and forth in that second round. Kakizaki looking like he changed up his game plan. The corner gave him some different advice coming out to that second. Landed a few more shots than he did in the first. Like you said, starting to look like he's breaking the rhythm of Enzo Clarisse.
Here it is. Well, let's take a look at some of this action again. We see another right hand beautifully over the top from Rui Kakizaki. He was throwing the low kick on the calf of Enzo Clarisse, but Clarisse still landing his low kick as well. Here a beautifully timed jab snapping the head of Rui Kakizaki back. Kakizaki finding that right hand a few more times. But in this third round, he is going to need to come out fast. No doubt his corner is telling him to turn up that pressure even more here going into the third.
you can showcase consistent dominance here on One Friday Fights. You can earn your way to One Championship, the highest pinnacle of martial arts on the planet. Clarisse is pushing the pace hard. Kakizaki now landing some low calf kicks on the left leg of Clarisse. Bone on bone there. It's gotta hurt in the morning.
Kakizaki trying to keep up the rhythm and the pace with those low kicks, but Enzo Clarisse just still busy with the hands, just picking off Kakizaki from the outside. Kakizaki now driving. I'd like to see him utilize the ring a little bit more. That means cut it off. Corner Clarisse. Put him in the corner so that he can't step back, so Kakizaki can do some work up close. Clarisse again looking like he's reclaimed some of that rhythm.
Clarisse just seems to be getting the last word on nearly every exchange. Sometimes he starts first, he always seems to finish last with the leg kick, with the teep. It seems to just be disrupting the rhythm of Kakizaki. Oh, as he spins and misses with the kick there.
Kakizaki again looking to grab the kick. The referee saying, nope, you can't do that. This is the kickboxing rule set. The pace very high. That's why this rule set is so exciting. There, Enzo Clarisse eating a sharp one, too, though, from Rui Kakizaki. But the question is, can Kakizaki follow up on moments like that? That is when he needs to press.
Clarisse showing his toughness now, taking a big shot from Kakizaki. Big left kick there, landing on the forearm of Clarisse. But again, Clarisse, he just has a response for nearly everything. And he is determined to get this victory. Keeping the pressure on the young Japanese fighter.
Absolutely, Achilles. Here pressing, getting Rui Kakizaki along the ropes. A big right hand landing for Kakizaki. He's looking to pull the trigger here, but then Enzo Clarisse fighting off the ropes so well. Both of these guys have shown incredible stamina, so much volume thrown. Kakizaki seeing perhaps a moment here. This is when he needs to break away. Big combinations along the ropes.
Oh, Kakizaki pushing for the finish now. Just giving it his all. As Clarisse is showing his toughness, taking big shots from Kakizaki. Getting through now with bombs, with the fists. It's Kakizaki. And there it is, the teep that you talked about, Brian, to the midsection. Might have something to do with Kakizaki finding his rhythm, and they exchange another big bomb. Right hand from Kakizaki. As Clarisse tries to show the poker face. As the young Japanese fighter surges hard at the end of that 3-round war.
What a battle right at the end there. Rui Kakizaki finding a home so nicely. Because Kitty that borrowed the foot roundhouse, perhaps with some damage to the body of Enzo Clarisse, but he kept the poker face, staying in the fight. Here we see some exchanges. Rui Kakizaki at the end of the third round looking to really turn it up, landing a right hand. Enzo Clarisse staying tough though. There, another right hand landing. The left, the right over the top. Enzo Clarisse though so tough, keeping the poker face, knowing that he needed to hang through in that third round. Great action from both of these fighters. Exciting volume, combination punching and kicking in this kickboxing matchup. Both fighters raising their hand. Let's toss it out to Nara for the official decision.
This match was presented to you by Monster Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Clarisse. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Kakizaki. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision.